Good day everyone, I am Zarbi Shengi Hardo and today we are going to learn about Kulintang Ensemble. Are you ready to learn? Let's begin! Kulintang Ensemble is part of the Gong Chime of Southeast Asia. It traces back its history in Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and the West. Traditionally, the materials being used for Kulintang Ensemble is made from bronze, but after the World War II, it changed. They used metal scraps and brass. Traditionally, they were made from bronze, but due to the disruption and loss of trade routes between the islands of Borneo and Mindanao during the World War II, resulting in the loss of access to necessary metal ores and the subsequent post-war use of scrap metal, brass gongs with shorter decaying tones are now commonplace. Kulintang is also a traditional music of Maranao people and the Maguindanao people in the Philippines. Kulintang is also involved in social entertainments such as weddings, festivals, gathering, a form of entertainment when you have visitors, friends, family, and relatives. It is an also welcoming ensemble for our Muslim brother returning from Hajj. In Maguindanao ensembles, they have the Pala Buni Bunyan, which consists of 5 musical instruments. Pala Buni Bunyan instruments. They are most widely performed instruments of the Maguindanaon, an ensemble of loud instruments and gongs with boss. It is also played either man and woman, except for agong, which is exclusively played by men. The first instrument in the Kulintang Ensemble is the Kulintang. It plays the melody part. The Kulintang consists of 8 graduated pot gongs, usually made of brass. Wooden beaters are used to strike the gong. It is played by striking the bosses of the gong with 2 wooden beaters. It's a set of tuned gongs from southern Philippines and eastern Indonesia. The frame. The frame can be crude, made from simple bamboo or wooden poles, or it can be highly decorated and rich with traditional okel or orker motifs or arabesque designs. Oker or okel is a term for rectilinear and curvilinear plant-based designs and folk motifs that can be usually found among the Moro and Lumad people of the southern Philippines. When playing the Kulintangan, the Maguindanao and Maranao would always sit on chairs, while the Tausug and Saluk and other groups that plays the Kulintangan, they would commonly sit on the floor. The second musical instrument in an Kulintang ensemble is the dabakan. It uses wooden trunk with gold skin. It had 2 wooden sticks. Dabakan is a single-headed Philippine drum primarily used as the supportive instrument in the Kulintang ensemble. The main use of dabakan is for keeping the tempo of the ensemble. The dabakan is normally played while standing with a player holding two sticks made from either rattan or bamboo, but the player could be sitting or kneeling instead. The third instrument is the agong. The agong has two brass gongs. It has a short stick and the end of the striking stick has rubber. The agong is usually performed while standing beside the instrument, holding the upper edge of its flange between the thumb and other fingers with the left hand while striking the knob with the right hand. The fourth musical instrument is the gandingan, or we commonly knew the talking gongs. It had four gongs with two wooden mallets with rubber at the striking end. When integrated into the ensemble, it functions as a secondary melodic instrument after the melodic instrument, the kulintang. When played solo, the gandingan allows fellow Maguindanao to communicate with each other, allowing them to send messages or warnings via long distance. The ability to imitate tones of the Maguindanao language using the instruments has given the gandingan a connotation, the talking gongs. The gandingan is usually played while standing behind the instrument with the gandingan player holding two wooden mallets. The rubber ends of the balu are held between the opposing knobs of the gandingan, and the player would use them to strike the knobs to achieve a sound.
Come here, I'm waiting for you. And when we say it in our language, we say, singkaden, pagangapang ko saka. So when we play it, singkaden ka pagangapang ko saka, and we only use three gongs here. So it should be singkaden ka pagangapang ko saka. So that's what it means. Come here, I'm waiting for you.
The fifth and the last musical instrument in the Kulintang Ensemble is the babandil. It's commonly knew as the timekeeper of the entire ensemble. It only uses one stick. The babandil could be played while standing or when seated, with the babandil hung half a foot from the floor. The proper technique requires the player to hold the babandil vertically, angled away from the body, with the gong held at the rim between their thumb and four fingers. To sum up our lesson, the first musical instrument in an Kulintang ensemble is the kulintang. It had 8 gongs and it uses 2 wooden sticks to strike. The second instrument is the dabakan. It is made from wood trunk and goat skin. It uses 2 sticks to strike. The third musical instrument is the agong. It has 2 gongs. It uses a short stick. The striking end is covered with rubber. The fourth musical instrument is the gandingan. It had 4 gongs. It is commonly called the talking gongs. It uses 2 wooden mallets with rubber at the striking end. The last instrument is the babandil. It only had 1 gong. It is used as the timekeeper of the ensemble, and it uses only 1 stick. There we have it. We already knew the history and the instruments involved in the Kulintang Ensemble. I hope we learned something for today. Thank you. Shukran.